Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. The pumping setup was briefly working, and then it stopped working because I realized that there was a hole in the pump, but that doesn't particularly matter. Everything is going pretty well. We're pretty happy with everything. The algae is a problem right now. We're going to try and rectify all of our oxygen issues. I say oxygen issues, we don't really have oxygen issues per se. We've got some slight oxygen issues down in this area, but that will all be rectified by all of this algae terrarium that we put in place very, very shortly indeed. So, without further ado, let's fast forward until morning time. That looks like morning time to me. Everyone is going to go to the toilet and do all of that nonsense. And in the meantime, let's hope beyond hope that the pipes are all linked up. The pipes should be linked. Oh, fuck my life. These are backwards. This is backwards. Can I reverse this? Is that a thing that I can do? Cancel deconstruct. I need to deconstruct level 9. Put that there. Alright. See if that makes a difference. Fuck. Press O to rotate. I should have rotated it. Yeah. Well, we'll rotate it in good time, I hope. Anyway, yes, we're going to try and get all of this algae terrarium up today. It's going to be a big, long task, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Beautiful. Okay, stop. Before you go anywhere. O, rotate. There we go. Liquid pipe. That in there. Prioritize. Literally level 9. Just fucking do it, please. Also, coal is going to be mined up slowly but surely. We've probably got enough coal since we started mining this area. So I'm relatively happy with that. Whoa. A little bit of lag there, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, that was interesting. Better save now, just in case. Good stuff. Yeah, no, everything seems to be going relatively well. Oxygen is fine. I say fine. It's as fine can be. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the best case scenario either. Gas pipe. I don't care about gas pipe. Temperature is actually not really an issue for me right now. Filters carbon dioxide and removes it from the air. Sieves one type of gas out from the other type of gas. Sure, let's go for that. It's going to be a big, long stretch of research, but it'll probably be worth it. We also are going to need a cot. No, not a cot. Where is it? Furniture? Yeah. It is a cot. We're going to need a cot in there. Keep everyone all together. Just the way that it's turned out, I guess. But this place looks like a mess, but by golly, it's home, you know? It's home to 9 duplicates, which is lovely. And look at this, we're actually pumping water right now, so that is awesome, awesome, awesome to see. Super, super happy with that. Loads and loads of water. Loads and loads of water. It's working. By golly, it's working. So we're going to be keeping all of our water in this area, which is super, super nice. Awaiting dirt. How much dirt do we have? I think we have enough dirt. It's not a filtration medium. It's cultivatable soil. Yeah. Alright, let's prioritize these all to be number 9, because I'm fucking fed up of having shit oxygen levels down here. Let's prioritize that all to be level 9. It's going to take up a significant amount of algae, so let's queue up a little bit more algae deconstruction there, which will take a while. We should also probably eventually deal with this, but whatever. Can't really be bothered. We should also probably deal with that. Okay, generator is idle. Needs a little bit more coal, but I'm sure that that will be possible. We are having a little bit of a food shortage right now, but in fairness, there's not really that much we can really do. There is lice loaf, but I don't think we have meal lice. I don't think that that's... Oh, we totally do. We totally do. How many calories does that give us? Does that give us... a lot more calories. Just gives us 1,000 calories. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, let's give that a crack. See if we can make something different for a change. Insufficient resource. Meal lice. I thought we had meal lice. I was sure that we did have meal lice, didn't we? Weird. Maybe I'm wrong. Rosalind is stressed. Well, Rosalind, today's your lucky day. You're getting to go on the bed, which is great. The microbe musher apparently is just not working, so we're just gonna cancel all this nonsense. It was wishful thinking to think that I would ever make anything apart from a mush bar, but apparently that's not the case. No, we need to make sure that you're prioritized. Yeah, you're prioritized at number 9. So how much coal do we have? We should have enough coal, right? Consumable ore. Yeah, why the hell is coal not being prioritized? I suppose because we're making all of these stupid algae things. Which, in fairness, is a priority, I suppose. Let's put it down to number 8, I guess, because that's maybe a little bit more reasonable. Because someone needs to fill up the coal, because otherwise we run out of oxygen up in the main area. Because there's no power. So if someone could get to that, then that would be great. Now, we are going to need a hell of a lot of algae to stick into all of these bits and bobs, all into these algae terrariums, so that is something that I do care about. It's gonna be a while before that gets done, but hey ho. This is looking good. This is actually coming together in a way that I'm really happy with. Oh shit, there's a lot of algae down there. That is a lot of algae. We also have the resources now to convert slime into algae, so that's definitely something that I am interested in doing. But it's just a question of, is it worth it, or is it worth just trying to find new algae outcrops, you know? Because I'm thinking that this algae outcrop down here might well be an opportunity for us. A big opportunity for us, that's for sure. Alright, so we should see carbon dioxide being eaten up slowly but surely, and we should see it replaced with oxygen, and this will probably, pretty much, end all of our problems. Massage table. Massage table should be number 9. Massage table needs to be number 9. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we do get all of this stuff filled up, then it will actually solve our oxygen problems indefinitely, which may be a horrifically optimistic way of looking at it, but by golly, I'm hopeful. What I'm not hopeful about is our chances of maintaining this amount of water right now. We've got a lot of water, but I honestly do not think that it's going to last forever. Certainly not. Rosalind is stressed the fuck out, so we're trying to rectify that. But fingers crossed, we see a reduction in carbon dioxide right now. Algae 1,700 kilograms. We've got a lot of algae. We've got a lot of algae, and it's only going to get more and more as we go. So that's really, really nice. Hand sanitizer is something else that I really want to work on, but by God, where is it? It's up here, bleach stone, and that's chlorine. That's toxic stuff, you know. So a little bit of a problem to get access to that stuff. Sedimentary rock. I don't really know what we use any of this advanced stuff for. I'm sure it's going to become clear in later updates of the game, but for now, I think that there's probably not that much advanced stuff that we can really use. I also don't think that heat is a big deal. Like, I've never really had to worry about heat at all, and I feel that heat will probably become a rather large issue at some point. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Prioritize. Let's get all of these guys at number 7, 7, 7, 7, and that one as well, 7. Good. So everything 7 should mean that we'll be able to stay in control of this. Also, let's get this mopped up, because there definitely is something there. Let's get that mopped up. Let's get that mopped up. Get that mopped up. Just in case. We don't want to see any nonsense going on with contaminated water. I'm sick and tired of people stepping their feet in contaminated water. How much coal do we have? Enough coal for now, but not shit tons. So that's okay with me. We're delivering a lot of bottled water. Yep, it's a big deal. This, you know, this is a big investment of water more than anything else, I think. Let's look at our cycle report. We added more oxygen than we removed. Great. We added more power than we removed. Great. We wasted a little bit of power. Don't really care. We added more calories than we removed. Thank God. We added 97% stress levels, and we decreased by 33%. So that's definitely not something that I'm proud of, actually. Yeah, dirty hands. Everyone having dirty hands is an issue, actually. It's an issue. I would rate it quite highly as an issue, because it does give everyone a little bit of stress. But the next thing that we want to get built is probably a shower. So let's queue up a shower right now. We're gonna want to do... what are we gonna want to do? We're gonna want to get... We're gonna want to get something sorted out here. There we go. Get that built there. Not manual airlock. Plumbing, shower. There we go. So we'll get that built. And then you can come up there. And then there we go. Alright. It doesn't look great, but it will actually work when it's all built. Insufficient oxygen generation. That must be a power problem or an algae problem. I would wager it's probably an algae problem. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Organic, algae. No. Maybe it's neither. Interesting. Well, everything seems to be working fine. I don't think there's anything to complain about, really. I don't know why people were complaining about the oxygen, or lack of oxygen or whatever, but it seems to be working fine. Rosalind is still at 63% stress level, so there's nothing else that we can really do to lower that, unfortunately. Some decor. Reduces duplicate stress. Well, there's high stress level areas, I suppose. Low decor areas. Place down a couple of these, I guess. Which I'm sure will make a substantial difference. I guess it's worth it though, right? Insufficient resource. Algae-terium. Yeah, thought so. Thought we'd run out of algae. Slowly but surely. We've done a pretty damn good job though. I'm pretty happy with the way that this worked out. Let's get a couple tiles there. In fact, no, let's just get rid of this all. And put some gas permeable tiles over that way. There we go. Because we don't want to really block the airflow, but we also want to mine this algae because it's really valuable to us. Yeah, look at the drastic amount of water that we don't have. Like, we don't have any water whatsoever. Like, just straight up, just don't have any. Literally no water. Sure. Algae, prioritize that. Level 9. Rosalind and Melody, both very, very ahead of everyone else in terms of stress, so not so hot there. Not so hot at all. But apart from that, everything else looks pretty darn swell. Yeah, I don't think that this... I think this liquid pipe bridge is actually slowing down our pumping quite a lot. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try, There we go. I'm gonna try... Can I not do that? Is that not allowed? Oh, it's because of the ladder there. Deconstruct the, buildings. So not anything else. Fuck. I did it wrong. I need to do it in a different order, don't I? Yeah, I need to go deconstruct level 9 buildings, deconstruct that. Because otherwise it never gets done, right? Like, we can queue up stuff until the cows come home, but if no one does it, then nothing will happen. I'm also thinking that we're going to need to get a second massage table, which will be happening imminently. Look at this, it's working. Look at it. All of the oxygen is now coming from the bottom, and we're getting rid of a whole bunch of carbon dioxide that we used to have. Loads of contaminated oxygen down there. What is this down here? Contaminated water. Okay. Well, contaminated water is water. Like that's a good start. It's not perfect. You know, we want to still get fresh water, but if we can't get that, then contaminated water is the next best thing, I suppose. We are running a food shortage right now, which is a problem. Shannon, are you good at cooking? Because we should always have our person that's good at cooking on. Hey. There's no way that I can suggest to someone to do cooking, can I? I don't think I can. Maybe Rosalind's our regular cooker? Not really. You're pretty shit at cooking as well. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer there. That is a little bit of a bummer. Anyway, let's get this liquid pipe bridge. Let's get this done here, because what I'm seeing is that we've got basically double the flow coming in here, but half the flow coming out this way. So we're basically not utilizing our pump to its best ability, which brings me great sadness. Okay, Rosalind, you're still on the bed. That's fine. A new duplicate. Great. I'm happy with a new duplicate. Cooking, 7. Digging, strength. Does the strength really matter? I don't think it really does, because at the moment, we... Oh, Decker expectation? Is likely to puke everywhere when stressed? Alright, well, that's great. What I was going to say is that I don't think strength really makes a damned difference, actually. I think it's all good. Let's deconstruct this bed. Let's then place some more cots down here. There we go. And then after that, we'll get a massage table right there. Perfect. Perfect. How's our oxygen doing at the bottom of the base? Oh, it's doing so good. It's doing so good. Look at it. It's all working. It's all working. All working great. Couldn't really ask for anything more. Building up our power. Everything's going hunky-dory, apart from the food shortage, which is a problem, I guess. It's not really a big deal. Queue up all that to be dug out, and then I'm sure it'll all be fine. Okay, so, how is this working? It looks like it's working a little bit better now. I think it seems to be working. It's not pumping. Why is it not pumping? Well, I hope that it'll fix itself and continue to work, because we do need as much water to be over here as possible. It's a really important area for us. Okay, Rosalind, you're just having, I don't know, some sort of ladies' night or something, just to, you know, de-stress, chill out. Interrupted sleep. That's annoying. Duplicate would appreciate a shower. I'm working on it. Look. Okay, you know, since you care about a shower so much, I'm gonna say, let's work on the shower right now. Okay, let's work on the shower. Everything in this area is gonna get a massive bump in prioritization. So we're all gonna be working on the shower for a day, which is great, right? Happy days. Happy days. Another vacuum up here. Not really that interested in getting access to it. Doesn't really matter. Unreachable. Let's also prioritize... I don't know, I feel like we should prioritize like this at 6. There we go. Insufficient resources. We need algae, apparently. Yes, I'm working on it. Okay, but the shower should be up and running. No seed selected. A briar seed, sure. Copper ore delivery. That's great. Fuck me, this is a bad situation that we're in terms of like water. I'm not really happy with how things are going in that regard. At least we're going to be getting the shower up and running pretty damn soon. But that's going to be something that we do in the next episode for sure. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you next time. Bye.